Have you ever looked at your freshly bathed dog and thought, why doesn't my dog look like it just came from the groomer, even after I'd spent hours trying? Well, today you're going to discover the step-by-step secret routine professional groomers use, so you can groom your dog at home like a pro, safely, easily, and without expensive salon trips. Because here's the truth. Good grooming isn't just about beauty. It's about your dog's health, comfort, and happiness. So grab your brush, towel, and treats, and let's turn your home into a mini pet spa. Step 1. Set the mood. Make grooming a happy experience. Before you even touch that brush, start by setting the mood. Dogs are emotional creatures. They sense our energy. If you're rushing, anxious, or frustrated, your dog will instantly pick up on it. So play some calming music, speak softly, and reward your dog with gentle pets and treats. Make this your bonding time. Always groom your dog after exercise or a walk when they're calm and less likely to squirm. This single step can turn grooming from a battle into a peaceful routine. Step 2. Brushing. The foundation of grooming. Brushing is where the magic begins. It removes dirt, loose fur, and tangles, and spreads natural oils across the coat. But here's the catch. Every dog coat type needs a different brush. For short-haired dogs like beagles or pugs, use a bristle brush or rugger grooming mitt. For medium or double coats like golden retrievers, use a slicker brush or undercoat rake. For long-haired breeds like Shih Tzus or Yorkies, use a pin brush and dematting comb. Start brushing from the neck down, always in the direction of hair growth. If you find tangles, hold the fur above the knot to avoid pulling the skin and gently work it out. Never force it. Patience here saves pain later. Spend extra time behind the ears, under the legs, and around the tail. The most common spots for mats and fleas to hide. Step 3. Bath time. Get the temperature just right. Now comes everyone's favorite part, the bath. But hold up. Most people make the mistake of using human shampoo. Never do that. Human shampoo has a different pH balance and can dry out your dog's skin. Instead, use a dog-specific shampoo, preferably a natural or oatmeal-based one if your dog has sensitive skin. Make sure the water is lukewarm, not hot, not cold. Test it on your wrist. If it feels comfortably warm to you, it's perfect for your dog. Wet the coat thoroughly, then apply shampoo starting from the neck down. Avoid the eyes, ears, and mouth. Massage gently. This isn't just cleaning, it's a mini spa treatment. Add a few drops of lavender or chamomile essential oil in a pet-safe dilution to the water for a calming effect. Once you've rinsed out all the shampoo, rinse again. Leftover shampoo is one of the top causes of itching and dandruff in dogs. If you're using a conditioner, apply it now, wait a few minutes, and rinse thoroughly. Step 4. Drying. The secret to that fluffy salon look. Here's where most dog owners go wrong. They stop at towel drying. While towel drying removes surface water, it leaves moisture trapped near the skin, and that's where odors and fungal infections start. So after towel drying, use a blow dryer on low heat and low speed. Hold it about 6 to 8 inches away from your dog's skin and keep it moving. Never focus on one spot. If your dog is nervous about the dryer, start with the sound far away. Give treats and slowly move closer. Brush while blow drying. This fluffs the coat, prevents tangles, and gives that perfect groomed finish. Step 5. Trimming and hair cutting. Now for the part that makes every dog look polished, trimming. First rule, always use blunt-tipped grooming scissors or electric clippers made for pets. Never use kitchen scissors. They're unsafe and can nick the skin. Before trimming, make sure your dog is completely dry and brushed out. Start with the paws. Trim the fur between the pads so your dog doesn't slip on smooth floors. Next, trim around the eyes and muzzle very carefully. Always keep your hands steady and your dog calm. A small movement can cause injury. Then shape the fur around the ears and tail to give a neat look. For long-haired breeds, trim only small sections at a time. Less is more. You can always cut more later, but you can't put it back. Step 6. Nail clipping. The scary part made simple. Most dog owners dread nail clipping, and so do dogs. But it doesn't have to be scary. Start by gently holding your dog's paw and pressing the pad until the nail extends. Now look closely. You'll see a pinkish area inside the nail called the quick. That's the part with nerves and blood vessels. Never cut into it. For light-colored nails, the quick is easy to spot. For dark nails, trim small bits at a time. Use dog nail clippers or a grinder, and always keep styptic powder nearby in case of accidental bleeding. If you're nervous, just file the nails regularly. It's safer and still keeps them short. Reward your dog after each paw. Treats make everything better. Step 7. Dental care, the overlooked essential. A shiny coat means nothing if your dog's breath smells like a swamp. Brush your dog's teeth 2 to 3 times a week using a dog-specific toothbrush and toothpaste, never human toothpaste. Flavored options like chicken or peanut butter make it more fun. Dental chews, crunchy treats, and raw carrots can help keep plaque under control between brushings. Good oral hygiene prevents bad breath, gum disease, and even heart issues. Step 8. Ear cleaning. Gentle but important. Your dog's ears can collect wax, dirt, and even mites, especially in floppy-eared breeds like Cocker Spaniels. Use a vet-approved ear cleaner and a cotton pad or gauze. Never use cotton swabs. They can push debris deeper and cause injury. Soak the pad, gently wipe the outer ear, and let your dog shake its head. That helps loosen debris naturally. If you smell something foul or see redness or discharge, don't clean, call your vet. That could be an infection. Step 9. Final touches, the finishing look. Now that your dog is clean, dry, trimmed, and fresh, it's time for those final touches. Use a detangling spray or coat shine mist for that glossy finish. Wipe the face with a damp cloth to remove tear stains. Brush again lightly for a smooth, professional finish. And don't forget the collar. Replace it with a clean one. Nothing ruins a fresh look faster than a dirty collar. A light spritz of dog-safe cologne can give that fresh from the spa scent. Step 10. Celebrate the bond. You've done it. Take a moment to appreciate your freshly groomed dog and the trust you've built. Professional groomers often say, grooming is love made visible. Every stroke of the brush, every gentle word, tells your dog you care. So reward them with playtime, a walk, or their favorite treat. Because good grooming isn't just about appearance, it's about connection. If you found this guide helpful, imagine how many other dog parents are struggling with the same questions. Share this video with a friend who loves their pup as much as you do. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. Because next week, we're revealing the top 5 grooming mistakes that can harm your dog without you knowing. Until then, give your furry friend an extra belly rub from me. And remember, a well-groomed dog is a happy, healthy dog.